Volume 1, Number 5. As the spring fling is approaching, the buzz on the radio and the newscast is all about the spring fling that is up and coming this Friday night. All over broadcast, and everybody's hearing about the $5 ticket to the Hollister Fire Hall for the big fundraiser event of the spring fling. As the news is everywhere, and the buzz is everywhere in the office, of course. Tuesday's meeting down at the Hollister branch kicks it off. As Michael Carrington is in the office at the 1 o'clock meeting, and everybody is crowding in the conference room to hear the report. As you know, we're going to have a spring fling this Friday night. You're all invited. It's $5 a ticket. Please invite your friends and family. Donations are accepted as we're raising funds for children in need and children that are seeking a forever home. There are children that are in need for adoption. So we're raising funds for the Family Resource Center. Again, if you have any concerns about your paycheck, remember 2 o'clock and beyond, you can come and get your check. If you have any concerns or questions that need to be handled by HR, contact main office as well. This is the end of our report. The quarterly report will be next week. Be there. Thank you, Michael Carrington, as Michael leaves the office because it's a hectic week as the spring fling is on its way. On his way home, he calls Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson, are you okay with everything that's going on with the spring fling? I can't wait till the spring fling. I'm so excited, said Miss Jackson. After the last couple events, I can't wait to see what happens. We have a ton of volunteers that are willing to help at the Family Resource Center this year. Oh, that's great, said Michael. I can't wait. Be there at 6 o'clock because we need a lot of help setting up. We have a DJ event like we did the last time. Oh, that's great, said Miss Jackson. I can't wait. It's going to be a great event. We're going to do fundraising like we did the last time. This time it's headed up by me and some volunteers with the help of the Family Resource Center and the volunteers. We're going to outdo what we did last time. I know this is going to be a great event. I can't wait. I'll see you there at 5:30. Okay. See you there, Miss Jackson. You're going to be speaking as soon as the event kicks off, okay? I intend to. Thank you, Miss Jackson. See you then. As Michael hangs up, he gets back to the office. He has to wrap up some work and do his report for Thursday. The event is getting so much buzz in the break room. Everybody's talking about this spring fling. As Wednesday approaches, he stays home from work because he's preparing for the event. He goes to the fire hall to talk to the fire chief about the event. We just have some minor details to iron out for the spring fling. This is getting so much press. As the local newspaper interviews Michael about the sponsored event. We have other sponsors that are interested in sponsoring the event too. Oh, wow. That's great. The newspaper wants to interview you. So the local newspaper interviews Michael about the spring fling. Since you've been so successful with the last events, how do you see this event? I hope it's even better than the last 3, said Michael in his interview with the local newspaper. Well, we hope it's as successful, if not better. You're helping the kids in this local area. It's a great event, said Michael. We've always been instrumental, especially as we have 2 children that we adopted from the agency itself. Yeah, we know. Weren't you the guy that got the Man of the Year award? Yes. Yeah, we interviewed you, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Okay, well, we'll carry this interview over after the event. So we're not done with interviewing you, Michael Smithton. We'll catch up with you after the spring fling. As Thursday approached, Michael had to do his report. So Michael did his report as the buzz was just getting bigger and bigger. The radio broadcast was broadcasting this event. People were buying tickets left and right. They literally sold out of tickets. It was big. It was huge. Michael Smithton was so excited about the outcome of the sales of the tickets. Just then, Michael went into the office in the conference room to speak in front of a packed audience. Okay, everybody, I'm here to do Thursday's report. As you know, tomorrow's a spring fling. Yay! They're excited. Listen, it's going to be a big event. If you didn't buy your tickets, buy them while you can. As you know, this is our fourth event, and we hope to get donations and assistance. If you want to volunteer, be there at 5:30. We need support and help. This is a big event to help children in need in our region. There's children that are in need of a forever home, so we're looking to sponsor and help the Family Resource Center. So in that matter alone, you're helping a great cause. Now, with that said, those of you who want to pick up your paycheck tomorrow, be here after 2 o'clock to pick up your paycheck. If you have any concerns or questions or comments that need to be addressed, address it with HR. After that, that's it for today. Quarterly report will be available next week. Be here next Thursday for that. Other than that, see you at the spring fling. All right, that's it for the report. I'll see you at the spring fling. I'm out of here. All right, Michael, see you at the spring fling. So Michael wraps it up and gets ready and goes home to see what his wife is going to wear at the spring fling. Of course, he knows his kids are going to spring fling. This is a big event for his family. He goes home, and Grace had already picked the kids up from daycare. I had to pick up the kids up early because I knew this was going to be a hectic couple of days. I'm going to keep them home from daycare tomorrow. As Melissa was just getting out of school, Grace had picked up Melissa from school. Melissa was so excited about the spring fling. She had a pretty pink dress picked out. Mommy, I can't wait to wear my dress. Oh, that's so great. I can't wait. Miss Yokoshoto said the same thing. She had a dress picked out. Mom and Dad came over. They're going to stay the night, too. As the girls that work also are going to spring fling, they're bringing in their boyfriends. Oh, this is so great. Rachel said she's bringing her boyfriend, and so is Jessica. Oh, this is awesome. Great, said Rachel. I can't wait. It's a chance for us to get out and do something fun for a change. So Jessica said the same thing. Okay, Mom and Dad are coming in, pulling in as we speak. Yeah, we're going to stay over the night. We'll stay the weekend, in fact. Oh, that would be great, Mom and Dad. This is a big event. This is a big deal, said Grace and Michael to each other. I can't believe the buzz on the radio. It's getting so much airtime. As Friday approaches, Michael stays home as they're all getting ready for the event. Elijah and Jenny are so ecstatic. This is going to get so much support. I can't wait, said Elijah and Jenny as they had to get ready for school. Everybody's talking about it at school, said Elijah and Jenny as they're leaving for school. I can't wait, Dad, to go to the spring fling. All right, just get ready for school. Let us know when you get home what you're going to wear. Okay, we already picked out our outfits. It's on the bed. Okay, we'll make sure it's pressed and ready to go. Okay. Jenny said her dress was laying out on the bed. Okay, Jenny. Have a good day at school. So as they got ready for school and left, Grace was pressing their clothes for the spring fling. It was almost time for lunch, and they had a small lunch, grilled cheese sandwiches, and that's really all the kids had to eat. Grace let the kids stay home from school. Melissa was the only one that had to go to school that day. The other kids stayed home from daycare. Okay, so that's it for today. The rest is just clean up and dress up. Oh, that's great, Grace. Mom and Dad was there, and so was Mrs. Yokoshoto. So what are you going to wear, Mrs. Yokoshoto? Oh, I have a very special dress I picked out. That's great. Okay, so we've got to be dressed and ready to go. We have to be down there early. We're going to meet Miss Jackson down there at 5:30. The kids will be dropped off here soon, so as soon as they get home, they have to have their clothes ready to go. It was approaching 3 o'clock, and the kids were being dropped off in a few minutes. Okay, the kids got their naps in, and they're all washed up and cleaned up, said Rachel to Grace and Michael. Okay, great. When are your boyfriends coming over? They're going to be over here in a half hour. Oh, good. That's great. Are they going to come over to help? Yeah, they said they'd be willing to help. What's your boyfriend's name, Rachel? Steve. Oh, that's nice. So that's your boyfriend, Steve? Steve Jenner. Okay. All right. It's good to know his last name. Jessica came over early. So she said that her and her boyfriend came over. What's your boyfriend name? Scott Marshall. Okay. Nice to meet you, Scott Marshall. Jessica finally had a nice boyfriend for a change. All right, Scott and Steve, just have a seat as the kids are finally coming in the door. Elijah, Jenny, it's nice to see you. How was school? It was good. We're going to go get dressed, Mom and Dad. Okay. Don't forget your book bags. Take them upstairs, okay? All right. So Elijah and Jenny go and get dressed. Their clothes are on the bed, pressed and ready to go. Everybody's dressed and ready to go, so they're just waiting for Elijah and Jenny to get dressed and ready to get going. We're all ready to go. We still have an hour yet to get ready to get down there. Yeah, but we're going to go out to dinner real quick. Where are we going? We're just going to a buffet. What buffet are we going to? We're going to the Chinese buffet. Okay, maybe we shouldn't go to a Chinese buffet. Where should we go? We should go to the pizza pub. Yeah, but I don't want you guys to get your dresses messed up. Maybe we should just go somewhere where we won't get our clothes messed up. That's true. Maybe we should just make something quick here. Why don't we go to the sushi bar? That won't mess up our dresses. Okay, let's go to the sushi bar. Okay, I'd rather go to the sushi bar because I don't want people to get their clothes messed up. Okay, so that's a good idea. We'll go to the sushi bar. I'm buying. Okay, sounds like a plan. So they go to the sushi bar. Everybody's driving in separate cars. All right, guys and girls, let's get our order in. We're going to the sushi bar. At least at the sushi bar, they have a selection of items that they can go at the buffet. Hopefully nobody gets anything on their clothes. Oh, I hope not either, said Grace and Michael to Mom and Dad. But everybody comes out clean as a whistle as they finish their dinner and they pay the bill. It's quite expensive to buy for everybody, as usual, but that's what happens when you go on a group dinner. As Michael pays the bill, everybody's ready to go. It's almost 5:30, so we have to get down there. They get down to the Spring Fling and go to the back door where all the volunteers are at. What a group. We have a huge group of people. So as the volunteers are grouped together and assisting wherever they can help, Miss Jackson is down there waiting for Michael and Grace to meet. Hi, Miss Jackson, said Michael. Oh, it's good to see you, said Miss Jackson. All right, let's get in there. The event's about to start soon, so we have to get ready. All right, it's almost 6:30. The crowd is roaring. The lines are long and everybody's paying at the door. It looks like the crowd of support is just immense. It's almost 7 o'clock and Miss Jackson is about to speak. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the event, the Spring Fling of 2023. Thank you for attending this event. We have a special speaker from the Family Resource Center about to speak. Please give a round of applause to Miss Jackson. She's going to speak in behalf of the children. Hi, Miss. My name is Miss Jackson, and as you know, what you're doing to help the children in this region, in this area, is that we're donating and asking for your support in behalf of the children that are in need. Your support and your donations go to the help and support in the needs of children in our region that are seeking a forever home and the children in need. So by your help and support and buying tickets and being at the Spring Fling and this fundraiser, help the needs of the children. Thank you for being here. Let's dance. And the dancing begins as the music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s and current music of the times are playing all kinds of music. Everybody's out dancing. Everything from music from the beginning, the 60s, even some 50s songs, all kinds of music from different eras. Everybody's out dancing and having fun. It's quite a show, a performance. It is great. Everybody's dancing to slow songs and fast songs. It's just a great blend of music. Every genre of music. The little kids are dancing, older people are dancing. It's just a great time. As the event is really ramping up, it's turning out that the donations are pouring in. This is probably better than any event that they've had up to this point. It looks like we're going to get a big outcome, Miss Jackson. I can't believe it, Michael. This is great. As the fire chief in the fire department collects donations table to table, they collected up to $1,000 just by collecting it from their boots around the region as donations poured in just by going car to car. It was amazing what the fire department helped do to help support the children in the region. What an amazing thing. Miss Jackson just really teared up. As the dance was winding up and the event was almost coming to an end, the slow song slowed everything down. The event was coming to a close and they tallied up almost $25,000 was raised at tonight's event with the help of the local fire department and the police department's support. Another check was also cut by the local fire department and police department. Altogether, the donations came in up to $40,000 in donations. Miss Jackson cried. She couldn't believe the outcome and out of the support that was poured in that night. Michael could not believe what happened as the local radio news stations came in to interview Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson was just moved by the experience. They interviewed Miss Jackson. They said, "You got almost 40,000 in donations tonight by the local fire department and police and the residents of this area. How does it feel?" I feel thrilled. I'm so excited. I want to thank Smithton Motors and Rentals, Michael Smithton, who's been nothing but a generous, kind human being, and his wife Grace for their ultimate support in adopting children in need, and along with their help and support of Miss Yokoshoto, who they took in personally to help keep their family together. Without them, I don't know where we would be today. Thank you so much. Oh, that's wonderful. And back to you, Bob, over at the studio. And that news report was broadcasted all over the area. The rave reviews came in as it was viral all over TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter, and X. Oh, wow. Look at the news reviews. Look at all the reviews on X. As the reports came in, it became a national news story. On the local news channels, it was just such a great story. The story became national headline news about a small town that came together for a small community of children in need. Before you know it, more support came in as the GoFundMe fundraiser started up to raise money for children in need in the local region. They raised up to an additional $50,000 to help the children in need. Before you knew it was up to $100,000 was raised. They couldn't believe the outpouring of support. Miss Jackson got word about somebody who was familiar with the GoFundMe fundraiser to help raise funds for the children. They cut a check for over $60,000 to bring to the help of the Family Resource Center. Up to $100,000 was raised in total. Miss Jackson on Monday notified Michael that she got a check for $60,000 because of the spring fling. She had so much to say to Michael and Grace. The conversation was so special and so heartwarming. Miss Jackson said to Michael and Grace, I don't know what I could say. Words can't express what I'm about to share. You have done so much to help this organization. I can't express my gratitude other than to say thank you. You don't have to say any more. Grace was so choked up. She couldn't believe $100,000 was raised because of the spring fling. Michael was so proud that by the time he got to work on Thursday, he announced at the report and also the quarterly report, he said, I know I have a quarterly report to report on, but I have some bigger news. Over $100,000 was raised because of the spring fling. I want to thank you all personally for supporting such a good cause to help children in need in this region. Everybody was so grateful and thankful that they did such a great cause. It was so busy at the offices at Smithton Motor Rentals because of all the buzz. There were still news cameras around the area that wanted to interview Michael. Michael, said Lindsay, you got a news camera crew here from a local Chicago station that wants to interview you. Another local station wanted to interview him, and the Good Morning America station wanted to also interview him as well. He was getting so much news coverage that even a local Pittsburgh station wanted to interview Grace because Grace was from Pittsburgh. They were getting so much news attention about this amazing, sweet story about these children. They were originally Japanese, about how their adoption story was making public story. It was just such an amazing turnout. As things started to die down, Michael Carrington finally got a chance to catch up with Michael Smithton. Michael, I can't believe the attention this brought. I know. It finally died down. Well, all I can say is congratulations, Michael. This was a huge outpouring of support. I know. I didn't expect it at all. I didn't expect any of this. The attention it got and the buzz it got on the radio, all I can say is it's a great cause, and why not? Well, we're all grateful. We're all grateful because it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. It certainly is. Michael went home that night and kissed his wife, and they were so grateful.